I know what you mean. Every time I've watched your videos, you're like, "Oh, it's 100% harder when you're actually in the spotlight," and I completely agree with you. Now, there's a couple there, like the chicken one. I'm not 100% sure on that. And
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's another IbroxIQ, and it's episode 2 of this season on it. And we've got Grant on. You want to say hello, mate?
how we doing?
Yeah, we've just had a quick chat there about the World Cup, talking about France maybe a little bit getting ruled out of it, Brazil's, Portugal's, but it's right on the now. We're an England game is on right now, and USA Iran, so there's a bit of split screen going on. So if you've seen our heads going from here to here, we're a little bit dual invested. But how are you, mate?
I'm not too bad, mate. I keeping well. What about yourself? No bad.
Yes, good.
Good, good.
Optimistic of the future now. Of course, Beale just been announced within the past day or so here. I mean, it was obviously rumoured and everyone kind of thought it was going to be happening for a while, but what's your thoughts on that? What are you expecting from the next half of this season?
Aye, I mean, it was kind of expected to the way the rumours were working out the last couple of days. I did think to myself, like, I'll hold my hand up. Like, when he was up for the Aberdeen game a few weeks ago, I was all for it. Like, I'm like, this is going to be our next manager. I know there's been a lot of folk who are kind of like, oh, we need someone with a bit more experience, a bit more pedigree to his name. But Beale coming in halfway through the season to me is not a bad thing. He knows the players that we've got, and he's worked with the majority of them before. Now he is going to be a manager rather than a coach, I believe. So it might be a whole different ball game, but he's still got. I'm optimistic. He's still got the league that is there. Mathematically, it is still possible. He's got two cup competitions, one semi-final. Let's see how it works. He might get the best out of the players. Like, I'm a firm believer that the performances we've had recently have been a little bit sluggish, but that could be the old cliche of players not playing for the manager. Maybe is that what happened? I don't know, but I'm optimistic. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Yep, definitely optimistic for me is the way to go. A lot of people are kind of saying it's an easier option from the board, which I get why they're saying it, but him coming in
Mm-hmm. avoids
avoids the awkward, as you would say, settling in period, right? Of like a foreign manager coming in and having to get used to the club and used to players. He already knows it inside out. It's maybe, as you say, they're coming in as the proper manager's role. He's obviously going to have different expectations on him, but anyway, before we get further on into the video, guys, I want to talk to you about Zenith Coins, who we have proudly partnered with to produce this season's IbroxIQ. They're the official Rangers Football Club coin, amongst other teams as well. So go on there, check out some of the lovely stuff that they sell. A little bit like this 150th anniversary collection, and see if there's something that you fancy to get for yourself. In this partnership, they're kindly giving us one of the 150th anniversary collections to give away to the winner of the series, and two of the official club coins to give away to two people at random in the comments. You just need to make sure you're subscribed and comment down below, and at the end of the series, we'll pick two people to give them away to. Question number 1. We have, who did Rangers sign Cholak from?
That, I believe, was PAOK. I think it's Palk Salonika, are they called?
On question number 2, what I've got that's about squad numbers. And this one is a man that we're missing a little bit right now, and it's Tom Lawrence. Do you know his squad number?
Number 11, I think.
Or number 3, we've got Rangers played Alash Kert in a Europa League qualifier. It was for previous season. And do you know who scored at the goal? It was only 1-0 in aggregate.
I think it was Morelos. I think second half.
Well.
I think so.
On number 4, we've got in there our league currently. Who is the top scorer in the league?
Overall or just for us?
For us, for Rangers.
Just for us, Antonio Cholak.
And we're talking about top goal scorers again. And this one was on our Europa League run, where we got right through to the final. Mm-hmm. Do you know who was the top goal scorer for Rangers in that Europa League run?
I'm going to have to go with Tav, because I think he was the Europa League top goal scorer. I might be wrong, but I'll go with Tav.
Number 6, well, after he left Rangers, which club did Leon Balogun then go to?
That'll be Michael Beale's former club, QPR.
We're now going to be referring to the league table. And we're how many losses the Rangers currently have? Not something too pleasant to talk about, but how many losses do we currently have?
In the league, I think it's only two, but that's still too much for us. But I'm going to go with two: Parkhead and St Johnson, I think.
It's two. If it's two, too many, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
On to number 8. And can you name an official restaurant partner for Rangers?
Oh, I'm going to go. What's the one that's just came out at the side of the stadium? The chicken one. Oh God, that peri peri
I'll give you a
chicken.
clue that can tell because you're on the right track of it. What'd you go for there? Peri peri chicken?
Peri peri chicken, something like that.
Right, on number 9, we've got obviously Van Bronckhorst that just left. Who was the official assistant manager at Rangers during Van Bronckhorst's time at Ibrox?
I think he was assistant, but I liked his tweet the other day. Was it Dave Voss?
And on to our final question, mate. We've got 4 players. There's only 4 players that have featured in every single league game so far. We've already had an answer of Tav, so Tav's out of it. So we'll look. There's another 3 players that have featured in every single game so far. Can you name one of them?
Every single game. I'm going to go with Lundstrom.
Cool. Well, that's us, mate. All 10 answered. How you feeling about that?
I know what you mean. Every time I've watched your videos, you're like, "Oh, it's 100% harder when you're actually in the spotlight," and I completely agree with you now.
For sure.
I think I done all right. I think I maybe got 7 or 8, but there's a couple there, like the chicken one. I'm not 100% sure on that. And
the bloody chicken one.
Aye, that one's going to do my head in, man. So we'll see what happens.
Right, well, let's count these up and we'll get the answers. So that's us got the answers all calculated up here, and you see you thought you maybe got like a 7 or 8. You're a little bit iffy about the chicken one, but anyway.
Aye, a couple that I'm a wee bit now thinking to myself, oh wait a minute, actually, but we'll see what happened.
Right, so question number 1, mate, was who did Rangers sign Cholak from? And you are correct on the P.2 one. I've seen a lot of people, there's slight confusion of this because we were used to seeing him with Malmo.
I was going to say Malmo, and I thought, hold on a minute.
Yeah, almost a little bit of a trick question there. Was the Malmo one, and unfortunately, is what we remember him from, scoring against us.
Right
number 2 was Lawrence's squad number. You went with 11, and that's right. 2 out of 2 so far, mate.
That was one I was worried about.
Well, who scored versus Alash Kirt? And it was indeed Morelos, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Right, number 4, a current top league scorer, is indeed Cholak. You are off to a flyer.
Take that.
Number 5 was the top scorer in the Europa League run. And for us, it was Tav with 7 goals. Now, I'll need to do a little bit of a fact check because I don't know if he was top Europa League scorer or not. You might have actually gave me a bit of knowledge I didn't know. But
that's what made me go.
He was definitely Rangers top scorer anyway. So 5 for 5, mate. On to number 6. You were quite confident with this one. Where did Balogun go to? You went for QPR.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, QPR, 6 for 6. There's a pattern coming here. How many league losses have we got? You said 2, and it is indeed 2, which is 2 too many.
Aye, still.
Number 8. It's a chicken one. It's a chicken time. Peri peri, chicken peri peri.
Peri peri chicken, but now I know what it is. You just gave it away by saying that there.
Peri peri chicken. So the full official one is Black Rooster peri peri.
Yeah. So
you were pretty much right there. So right, we'll come back to this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Aye.
So we're going to number 9. We've got former Rangers assistant manager, and Dave Voss is correct. And number 10 is the 4 players you've went with Lundstrom, and Lundstrom was right as well, mate. So you see where this leaves us? Do you see
the Lundstrom one? Aye, I know. I'm never going to have chicken again in my life.
That leaves us in a position, mate, where if I give you this chicken one, you're 10 out of 10, and you're a man that is impossible to beat. But the last person that was on has got 9, so you're equal on 9. But what I'm going to do, mate, is because it wasn't absolutely spot on, is we're exceptioning and giving it a 0.5. So you're going to be top so far, mate. We're going to give it a 9.5 for getting half of the answer right.
9.5. We'll go with that. See,
I,
and
I
see the
think that's
lunchroom
fair
one
enough
there.
for how well you done.
Aye, the lunchroom one. I thought right away he got sent off. He got sent off against Hibs, and I'm thinking he might have been suspended. So I thought I chucked it, but then I thought no, we appealed that one. I think that one, the appeal was, it was given. So I'll more than happy with that. Like,
We
yeah,
were
I
all
thought I was
right.
only going to get 7 or 8, so 9.5.
You have absolutely smashed it, mate. I think the people that we're getting on so far this season is absolute Rangers geniuses, mate. Like,
No, well, there you go. I'll be keeping a watch to see if anybody can top that. But like I say, 7 or 8 would have been brilliant to start with. So I'll
mate,
take
I
that.
said in the last episode, mate, I doubt anyone was going to beat 9. I was shocked at the time of it, and you've just come in and done exactly that, mate. So fair play to you. Let us know in the comments if you've managed to get 10 out of 10 for that one. If you have, man, like fair play to you if you've done that one. So again, appreciate you coming on. All Grant's socials and everything are going to be on screen. Go and give him a follow. Evidently, this man knows his things about Rangers, so he's a good guy to follow. But that is us, mate.
Happy days, mate. It's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me on.
No, appreciate it. Pleasure's all mine, mate. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you all in the next one.